Hi everyone, I wanted to do some urgent messages from your spirit guides. I had a different reading planned, but I just kept feeling like urgent, like there's something urgent that you need to hear. And I also am looking down, and I wasn't going to use this deck because this is messages from your loved ones, but don't be afraid. We're going to start with that because I see that right there and I just feel it very strongly. So let's pull some cards on it. Your urgent message is don't be afraid. Let's see what that's about. Let's see. Don't be afraid. Surrender. Okay, this is definitely something. Celestial teacher. Okay. Wow, time out. Really be still in this moment. And choice. Okay. All right. You are afraid of something, okay? There is something that is really bothering you. And this is just, I feel like it's giving you anxiety. It's keeping you up. It's making you think this, that, the other. Like, so many scenarios are running through your head. The what ifs, the possibilities, like the plan Bs, the plan Cs, the plan Ds. Like, I feel like you are just finding so many different like things. Like, you are struggling with something, okay? You need to be still. I can see that you just need to take a breath. It's like you need to stand. I feel like you're running around, like bouncing from corner to corner. Like, like when you put a ball, like I just feel like you throw a ball in a room and it's like a small room and it's bouncing from wall to wall to wall to wall. Like it's not stopping. You need to just stand in the middle of the room and just like let the chaos kind of, I feel like it's going to circle around you. Like I just feel like you're standing in the middle of it and it's like, it's going to circle around you and like slowly as you breathe, it's going to start to slow down and it's like, you're going to have some answers, okay? The choices, things are going to be brought to you. It's like when you're willing to stop bouncing and running and thinking and this and that, like, and you're willing to calm your mind and you're willing to just be like, okay, what is it that I need to know right now? What is it that where is it that I need to go? What is it that I need to present? Like, how do I move forward from this? Like, I feel like there's you need to completely surrender and ask your guides and pray and work on opening your chakras. I feel like maybe your third eye is a little closed, so your intuition's a little blocked right now. So any messages that are coming in are being blocked because you're so like out of balance with yourself right now. Like I feel like you are bouncing all over the place because there's something bothering you. Let's see what this is. I feel like this could be multiple things, but there's something like that's heavily like bothering you. It's something that's been on your mind. It's something that you've been struggling with. Let's see. And at the end, because I always keep forgetting to like log which decks I use and stuff like that, at the end I'm gonna try to every time remind myself to let you know what decks I'm using, so that way anything that you have or if you guys like any of them, you guys can go look them up and stuff as well. We have decisions coming out, so you really need to sit there because we have the Two of Swords. Okay, so right now you're blocked from the overall picture or the overall, here we go, yep, the teacher right here, yep. Right now you're blocked. Right now you oh my goodness, right now you're blocked, okay? You're very blocked, but it's as soon as you take that time to be still and you like sit in the room, see like right here, she's sitting here and right now she's blocked, but as she sits there, it's like everything starts to unravel and it's like you could have already made this choice and that's why everything's like bouncing around and now you're really worried about something. Like you're going through an evolution, okay? There is a new beginning ahead of you and it's like you are ready for it. There is a new spark in front of you. You are going to find this passion that you've never had before. You're going to return to this like feeling of happiness and feeling secure again. For you, this could be something of feeling very unstable, right? Like, and that's like why you're like staying up, is that this is like something where your job is unstable or your relationship's unstable. Something like, I feel like there is some like insecurity or uncomfortable energy around being stable, maybe independent, something like that, okay? We're moving into being stable and secure and feeling back in this spot of like just ultimate happiness. And we have some magic coming in, okay? You have this special thing about you, and I feel like you that you always figure it out, okay? I feel like that's something like every time you always know that you figure it out, you always make it happen. It's gonna happen, and you figure that out about yourself, and you realize that you are just like this powerful being. You have this special thing about you, and whatever it is that you put your mind to, it's like you can do it. And I feel like you tell yourself that often, or maybe some people tell you that, right? Like where it's like whatever you try to do, it's like you can do it. Like if you really want to learn something, like you are successful in it and you learn it, but it has to be something that you're dedicated into doing, or something that you really want to do. And I can see that's something that you're doing. You're moving into a spot of independence and security. If this is around money, you're feeling very financially stable. If this is where you left a job to go into somewhere else, or you left a job because of something and you were like, I just can't do it here anymore, like this is not working for me, blah blah blah, or like something like that, or if this is like a relationship, something of that sort, it's going to get better, okay? Like that situation is going to get better. The answers are going to soon be resolved. There is new beginnings, and it's like returning to your happiness. Yeah, right now we're going through an awakening. And I feel like this is about growing. Like you're finally going into the spot of being like, I just feel like successful or independent. Maybe you were in that spot of independent anymore. And I don't know if it was like where you relied on somebody, or you had like toxic ties, or whatever the case may be, right? Like I don't know what that is for you. I can see that there was something around just like, I don't know, like an awakening where it's like you finally being successful, or finally deciding to make it happen for yourself. Like you want that stability for yourself, and that's like by whatever means are necessary. So that was like maybe prior where you just didn't have a stable job, or you didn't have a stable home. Like you aren't willing to be in this unstable or energy anymore, right? Like you're ready to just be like in this spot of, I feel like home, comfortability, stability, successfulness. Like I just feel like there's like energy of like not wanting to put up with anything but that anymore. Yeah, inspiration. Something's inspired you to get, maybe you're doing something. Oh wow, we have money coming out. Okay. You need to create a sacred space for yourself, okay? Yes. Okay. You need to keep a sacred space for yourself and continue to stay in your sacred space. If somebody gets you out of this sacred space, and this is like where you're evolving, okay? You're going through this evolution, and this is like you're changing into this new person. We're growing, okay? And there is some inspiration. Something inspired you, whether this be in a career. I feel like this is more career, because I do, there's money right there. You have an inspiration to do something, and I don't know if this is like where you already are trying to do something, and I feel like this is where you've seen something, and you're like, you know what, I want to do that too. Like I see the good money in there, and I actually really enjoy that. I like this, that, and the other. If this is like where you're creative, and you're deciding to finally take a leap and to do something else, like because it's like maybe there's more money in this, but it's like that's where your happiness is. Like I feel like you have a different idea of something, and for you, I feel like there's more of a create a sacred space, okay? Talk to your spirit guides, go out there. When I say go out there, go outside, sit in a room, listen to some meditations, affirmations. I love affirmations, actually. I believe in them heavily. I think affirmations are amazing because it gets you in that spot of like just believing in it because you hear it. And I don't know, something about affirmations, like no matter what the affirmations are that you're listening to, I feel like you overall like feel really amazing. For some of you too, we have the whisper. I just take that sometimes as like maybe you're keeping things on the hush hush, or maybe you are not being so like vocal about like what you're trying to do or the magic that you want to happen. But I feel like that's gonna change. Okay, I feel like we're moving into this phase of like development, growth. You're really changing into like this new being. There's a huge spot of like growth and independence and stability around you, and I feel like you're going through this like major awakening right now. You know, sometimes like, okay, so the longest time it takes for like the flower to grow is like when you plant it, you're waiting for that sprout to come up, you're waiting for it to come up, and then it comes up and like the plant is little, and then it's like growing, and then like the plant is like growing so great, and it's like thriving. I feel like that's where you were at. It's like you were kind of growing, and now you're thriving. Yeah. You need to move into an I have energy. Spirit, your guides, your guides are coming through in this message too. Okay, so then we have benefits, and then we have life's purpose. Okay. I feel like you really need to get in the spot of like an I have. You have everything it is that you need, okay? Your spirit guides are connecting with you constantly. I definitely feel like you could be a little blocked from them because it's like they whisper in your ear or they try to talk to you, because with these two cards coming out together, Sacred Space and the Whisper, they try to communicate with you, okay? You have these benefits and these like the benefits, like these spirit guides stand behind you and they're like, here, like, let me guide you, let me take you to this beautiful spot, let me help you here. Like, you have this power to listen to your guides and be able to grow. Like, your life's purpose is to do something bigger and better, and that's why you're like growing. You have something better for yourself, okay? It's like you don't stay in this spot, you're constantly watering yourself, and your life's purpose is to continue to grow and continue to be amazing. Your spirit guides really want to know, like, to tell you, like, I communicate with you, like, please listen to me. Like, I feel like for some of you, you are asking for, and you know, with this I have coming out over money, because as I say that, this is coming out over money. If you are somebody who is really feeling in the struggle about money, move out of that energy. And I know that it's just so hard for me to say that because, like, it's like, well, when I don't have it, like, what else am I supposed to think? But it's like, move out of that and just know that, like, I have money. I am blessed with money because we have blessings coming out too. You are a blessed being, okay? And your spirit guides, they will always guide you. They will always help you figure it out. They will always lead you to the right spot. It's like, just listen to them. And they talk to you very often. I feel like for some of you, you're like, I don't know. No, they do. They talk to you every day. It's like they're here. Meditate. Do some meditations. For me, before I do lives, and I noticed the last time I did a live, the times before then, I always sage and I always clean my space and I do a meditation and I welcome any energies in, and most of the time I will have a couple different energies that I'm already sitting with, getting familiar with, and so that way when the chat comes, I know, like, yes, these are the energies meant for the chat. Like, these they stayed with me the whole time, and they have something to communicate. The last one that I didn't have time to sage completely, and well, I did sage, but then I didn't meditate, and I just felt like I was a little scattered. I think the reading was still good and I still got good messages, but I feel like my own energy was a little scattered. So I feel like for you, when you meditate, it'll put you in this energy of being pure and like being able to explain and understand and be guided wherever it is that you're trying to go. And as I'm saying that, we have the I know, we have I have and I know. I feel like for you, sometimes you get a little worried about stuff like, am I good enough for this? Or can I do this? Can I do that? And if you're a Taurus and Aquarius, this is just meant for you even stronger. Like, your spirit guides are like, you know how to get there, okay? You know that this is a calling in your soul. You know that these blessings are meant for you. You have everything that you need to get to this spot, okay? You have countless blessings. You have countless amount of people standing behind you that are willing to support you, okay? And I just feel like for you, this is your purpose, whatever this is for you. You're feeling really, there's a lot of anxiety around it. There's a lot of anxiety around this. And it's like, just surrender to me. Go into meditation, listen to affirmations, listen to me, listen for me in your ear like I'm talking to you, okay? Listen to them. They're talking to you, and they're trying to guide you in the right direction. I hope that everybody enjoyed their urgent messages. If you guys liked this, I will also be doing a live tarot message on Tuesday, and that will be any messages that just come through to me. And if it is resonating with you, I want to try to pull some extra cards to give you a little deeper message. So if you liked this, please look out for Tuesday. I will be posting that soon, and you can possibly get a special message from there. So thank you all so much for watching. Have a good day.